Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. Y'all, it's so freaking late. It's 10:30 and I'm trying to film this goddamn video. What was I thinking? So we are finally here for the extremely long awaited life update. It's been a while since I did a life update, and literally a lot has been happening in my life lately, so it's pretty much the perfect time to really get into details on like any new updates, like questions you guys been asking me that I haven't really been able to touch on. I'm looking on my page. The last time I did a life update was 8 months ago. Girl, the last time I did that, so much shit has happened since then. So I can't stress this enough. If you guys are not following my spam page, you're missing out. I post on my spam page all the time. That's where I'm most active with you guys. I respond to questions. I do like dumps, like, you know, the stuff like that. So I posted a poll telling you guys to send me in some questions for like some life update topics, so we could just, you know, talk about that, catch you guys up to speed. I kind of did in my last video. I gave y'all like a glimpse of what's been going on, but I haven't really been getting into full details and explaining, like, you know, certain situations, just because of time purposes, and it just wasn't the video for that. Okay, so I'm not gonna talk y'all head off that much. We're gonna just get straight into this video, answer them questions like straight up, like we're just gonna get straight into it, period. I feel like when people ask you how you doing mentally, that should be like the first question that you answer, because I feel like it'll just set the tone for the rest of the video. But anyways, how am I doing mentally? Mentally, I am extremely overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed with my business, my personal life. Y'all, I'll be ready to just pull the plug on so much shit. I be wanting to go missing half the time. Like, y'all really don't understand. Sometimes I be so close to losing my shit, but I think about how far I've come, and I know that I'm blessed in so many freaking ways. So I just think of all of those things, and it really just makes me like change my mindset. I know one thing about me, I always like put myself on the back burner before I do other people. It don't matter what I got going on. If I know I have a lot on my plate and somebody asks me for help or asks me to do something, I'm going to make it work. Like, even if that means I have to stop doing what I'm doing for myself and go cater to them, I'm willing to do that. It's a blessing and a curse, because sometimes that shit don't be the same in return, and sometimes it does, but it just really puts a lot of pressure on me, because I feel like I'm obligated to do something even though I'm not. Being who I am as a person, I just feel like that's what I have to do. I feel like that's what God put me on this earth to do, and not necessarily like please other people, but to, you know, just step in whenever I can, even if that means being selfish to myself. Because like I said, I don't really do much things for myself. The most that I do for myself is like get my hair done, get my nails done, and half the time I really be doing that for content or if I'm going out of town and stuff like that. But yeah, mentally, like I said, I'm just extremely overwhelmed right now. Y'all check on y'all strong friends. Like I be trying to tell y'all, mental health is so real, and I'm not saying like, oh, I'm depressed or I'm like, you know, in a bad mental state. I'm just saying I'm just like extremely overwhelmed right now. Like, I have a lot on my plate, like a lot on my plate. It's just a little rocky season right now, but this too shall pass. I know it will, because it has before. But other than me just being overwhelmed, I'm okay. So I appreciate you for asking. I'm okay, you guys. I'm not just gonna, you know, disappear one day, even though I really fucking wanting to. Y'all don't know how many times I've been told myself, if I run away, please do not find me. Like, sometimes I just be needing a break, and the current phase of my life that I'm in right now, I can't take breaks, which I wish I could, but I can't. I mean, I can, but I also feel like I just can't. So for those who don't know, I'm also an actress. So I'm not sure if you guys are aware right now, but the acting world is currently on fucking strike. We've been on strike for the past couple months, so a lot of things are like on hold. Like, when I say they're on hold, I mean they're literally on hold. I had this whole like casting call for this movie. I did the callbacks. I had the table read, and they provided me with dates. And then out of nowhere, they just said, like, you know, they're canceling production until further notice. And I'm like, this shit is real. I knew it was real, but it didn't really hit me that it was real until it really like affected me. I miss being on set. I miss being behind the camera. I miss doing auditions and stuff. Even though all of them auditions coming at one time used to be a lot, it just really goes to show like what you take for granted and stuff like that. Besides that, like, it's always work to be put in. Like, I can be doing classes right now. I could be updating my headshots. I'm just not doing that right now, and there's no excuse. I just haven't made the time for it, you know. And one thing about me, if I want to do something, I'm gonna do it, and I'll make the time for it. But right now, a lot of things have just been the least of my worries, and acting has already been one of them, and I know it shouldn't be, but I feel like when you got a lot going on besides that, it's really hard to strictly focus on one thing. And I know I can't do everything, but I try to anyway because I want to, but I can't. And I haven't accepted the fact that I can't do everything yet. Hopefully the day comes soon, but I don't know when. Because I still try to do it anyway. But soon I'm gonna make a time to get in my classes, update my headshots and all that stuff, because I really do need to do that. Since right now it's actually the perfect time, being as though we are on strike. I haven't had auditions since, I can't even tell you. That just goes to show why I say I don't put all my eggs in one basket. Life is really life, and like life literally be changing before your eyes. I could be a full-time content creator. Yes, I could do that, but what's going to happen when YouTube is down one day? It's happened before. Now you have no income, and now you have no job. So if that happens, I still have my aesthetic business on the side. I still have my treats on the side that I don't really do no more. I still have my acting on the side. Like, I still have a lot of things that I could be doing. The acting world is on strike right now, so I'm not getting any work with that. So where do I go? My content, my business, whatever else. COVID happens. I can't service anybody. Where do I go? YouTube. If the world goes on shutdown again, you know you can't be around people, so where do you go? YouTube. So everything makes a balance. That's why I try to do everything, because at some point something can shut down, but if that happens, I still have my other incomes coming in. I'm trying to move soon. Like, when I say soon, I mean like super soon. But I want y'all to realize that, yeah, the apartments are cute, the apartment tours, and like, you know, people saying they living alone at X, Y, and Z age. All of that shit is cute, but adult life is serious. When you have real ass responsibilities, it is like, shit is real. I want, as much as y'all probably want me to move, trust me, I want to move too. I feel like now I'm in a space where I'm trying to put shit in motion to get it together, because I was going through a moving process at first, but I really wasn't like really trying to move. Like, I wanted to move, but I wasn't really serious. Like, right now I'm like super dead ass serious. When it comes to me moving, I really couldn't decide where I wanted to live. I still don't fucking know. I don't know if I want to stay home. I don't know if I want to go to another state. Like, I'm just super indecisive right now, and that's why I say I'm so overwhelmed, because I have a lot going on. Y'all don't understand. Like, I have a lot going on. But I think I'm gonna just probably get somewhere here, and I'll get another spot somewhere else too, and like make it into an Airbnb, because I do want to get into Airbnb next year. So that's the plan. The plan is to be moved out by next year. Like I said, I'm currently in the works of trying to make sure my credit is right, make sure I have money put away. So that is really what I'm working on right now. I told y'all before, like, I'm strictly focused on working right now, because I need the income. Like, I need the income. The cost of living is getting higher and fucking higher out here. So, you know, it's really just crunch time for me. And I really sat back to myself and told myself that the other day, I was like, damn, this actually might be the first year of my birthday that I don't celebrate. And it's like, what? Like, don't celebrate your birthday? And it's like, yeah, because, you know, I'm getting older, and is now you gotta look at your priorities. What are your priorities? Your birthday, or, you know, making sure your rent is paid? I could potentially do both. Is it gonna make sense is the question. I probably still end up going out of town for my birthday, but where I want to go is a little expensive right now, so I don't know. But I've been looking at apartments, you guys, so yeah. That's why I haven't finished decorating my bathroom or my room, because it's like, I don't know how long I'm gonna be here. Like I said, if things work out the way that I plan for them to, I'll be out by next year. I don't want to put a date on it right now because again, I don't know. I'm trying to make sure I have everything correct. So when all of that is together, that's when I'll start touring. I'll start putting applications and making it work. In the process, you can't rush greatness. That's the apartment update. I love to travel. I love to plan people's trips, like make itineraries and stuff like that. That is super fun for me. Like, I want to be a travel agent. See, that's another fucking thing I want to do. I do want to be a travel agent, but right now, not the time. Maybe when I retire. Yeah, like that's something I love to do. I love to travel. Like, that's one of my favorite things to do. I love to travel. It don't matter if it's for 24 hours, 48 hours. Any given chance that I have to get on a plane, I'm going. Like, next week, I'll be in fucking Alaska. Yep, I'll be in Alaska. Stay tuned for that vlog. Stay tuned for the prep for that vlog. You probably like Alaska, like, yes girl, I'll be in Alaska. At any given moment that I could travel, I'm gonna take it because I love traveling. I don't like being home. I hate home, nigga. So this goes back to the apartment question. I think it's a pretty good question, but it says, are you staying home longer than you planned now since you moved your shop? So I'm gonna just answer the shop question first because I wanted to get to that probably last, but a lot of people are asking me and this is a good question, so I'll just answer that first. Once again, you guys, I'm a licensed esthetician here in Maryland. So I've been in my shop for the past 2.5 years. I recently had to pack up all of my shit in a matter of 24 hours and find somewhere else to relocate. Granted, I wanted to leave where I was for a long time, but the price that I was paying, you're not going to find that price anywhere. Like, I really lucked up when I was able to be in that position. So that's why I wanted to stay so long, because it was super affordable. It was really easy for me to manage. However, when it comes to like being updated and being aesthetically pleasing, it just wasn't up to par all the way, but it was cheap and I made it work. Now I'm relocated in like a suite building with other suites as well. So it's really modern, it's really nice, but it's also super fucking expensive. I'm literally paying like triple than what I was paying monthly. Is it triple? Yes, I'm literally paying like triple than what I was paying in my last suite. Like I said, I have to make shit work. I don't have a choice but to make shit work. The reason for why I moved out of my shop is because this is a really long story, you guys, so I'm gonna try to like make it super quick. So I was in a shop with 2 other people. One person ends up leaving like during the summertime, so it just leaves me and this other person. So the other person that I'm in a suite with, I don't really know them like that. They're never really there, but you know, for the sake of us still being in this space, we had to communicate and figure shit out. I was the one that was trying to communicate, like make sure we was on the same page. Like, okay, so now that so and so was gone, how are we going to split rent? How are we going to pay these bills? Like, you know, just trying to figure shit out. They were basically MIA the whole freaking time I'm trying to figure this shit out, and then all of a sudden they finally want to come back in and now try to, like, you know, get shit in order, and it just didn't work like that. If y'all want a story time, I will give y'all a story time, but I don't want to say too much like right now or give y'all a story time like as soon as possible, because I don't know if I'm going to court for this. So if I go to court, I don't want to say too much, and because I don't want to like fuck myself over. But you know, like I don't know, but honestly, if I go to court, like I really don't give a fuck. But you know, just, you know, for legal reasons, I don't want to say too much. But me and the person ended up getting into it, like who I was in a suite with. So I was just like, you know what, I'ma just pack up all my stuff and I'ma leave, because at that point I was really uncomfortable. I didn't trust them, and I just feel like if I don't get my stuff, I'ma fuck you up. I was out to eat last night with one of my homeboys, and we were just talking about how I used to always be fighting in high school, like how I was just so reckless. And I've really changed a lot, and I'm super proud of myself, because that just goes to show that growth, like really growth. This girl was really pushing my buttons, y'all. Like, I really wish I can give y'all full details. Just give me some time. If I don't get nothing in the mail, or me saying I go to court, or no messages, I will give y'all the story time with receipts, y'all. Because this is a prime example of why you don't go into business with people. The person that she is, if I do a story time, I feel like she's gonna probably, like, if she don't take me to court already, I feel like she would probably try to take me to court after the fact. But y'all know I'm a content creator. This is my job or whatever. I'll put in a little video first. This is all cap. This shit is not real. So that shit can be used against me. But yeah, pretty much me and the person end up getting into it, and I just felt like if I didn't want to slap her and end up going to jail, I'm just go ahead and pack my stuff and, you know, remove myself. And although I was in the business with them, they just really made me feel like I was less than of a business owner. You know, I didn't have my shit together, which I did. But you know, like, you know, that's how females are, and that just, again, that just goes to show you why you don't trust people and you don't go into business with other people. Be on your own lease. Be in your own space. Don't share shit. I know you may be trying to cut your costs down and shit, but trust me, it is not worth the hassle in the long run, which is why I'm in a situation where I am right now. But like I said, it's a blessing in disguise because my suite used to be in Laurel, which is far as fuck from where I live now. So outdated, and you know, where I am now, it just fits me. It fits me more. It really put me in a position to really grind for my business because I gotta pay so much money for my space. So it really like pushed me like, all right, time, make your content, get your models, get photo shoots, get suite decor, like, you know, all the good stuff from my shop that I didn't have before when I was in that raggedy ass dump. I have now, and I'm making better boss moves where, you know, that's why I had to move out of my shop, because me and the person that was in the shop with, we ended up getting into it. It was really bad, and you know, at that point she was just like something about court, and I'm like, bitch, take me to court. At this point, I just don't care. Like, if I gotta see you in court, cool, whatever the judge say, cool. But with you, bitch, I don't owe you shit. I ain't doing shit for you. Fuck you. So to answer the original question back when they was asking me, so now that I moved shops, is it going to take me longer than expected to move? I want to say no, because like I said, I've been preparing myself for what's to come. So although I'm ditching out more money than I was in my previous shop, at this current moment, I feel like I'm doing pretty well. And I feel like with what I have planned, in the future, I feel like when it's time to get my apartment, I feel like I'll be okay. So I don't feel like it's going to push anything back for real. I did feel like that at first because I didn't have a plan, because I didn't have time to create one. I just had to do it. I didn't have time to think. I didn't have time to figure shit out. I just had to literally do it. So again, I jumped on this suite as on in a leap of faith, pretty much. And that's one thing about me. I'm going to take me a little leap of faith. It's either going to work or it's not. And if it don't work out, I'll just make another plan and figure it out. But I feel like now that I'm comfortable and I feel okay, I have had time to sit and think, create a plan, and right now I feel like my plan is going to work. Trust in God, and the rest is up. Y'all want me to have kids so bad. Y'all really want me to have kids so bad, and kids are a blessing. Don't get me wrong. Like, I be having a baby fever, but then I think about, bitch, look at your life right now. This shit is in shambles currently. And it's not in shambles because it can always be worse, but it's a little hard right now. But I just be thinking, like, if I had kids running around right now and my life is the way it is, I would literally run away. Like, I would be like Carly Russell in this bitch. I would literally run the fuck away and like fake my report or some shit like that. I don't really have a timeline for when I can see myself having kids, because life is so unexpected. Like, you could think you are in a perfect position right now to have kids, and then boom, some shit just happens where you're just completely like fucked over. Yeah, but with the support system I have, I feel like if I was to have kids or have a child soon or a family soon or whatever, I know I'll be okay in the long run, but it's just the thought that I'm just not trying to deal with at the moment. I don't know when I'll start a family. I don't have a date on it. I'm not putting a date on myself. I'm not taking precautions to not start a family. I guess you could say that, but in a way I am. I just feel like once I move out, I'll be more comfortable if I was to, like, you know, get pregnant or something like that. If I got pregnant living in my mom's house, okay, that's like, that saying is fine, but like, okay, at that point I would be forced to find my own shit. Like I was forced to find a new speed and I'll just make it work. I'm not ready for kids right now. Like, again, I'm looking at my life right now and it's really hitting me like, bro, you are not ready for no child. Like, I just couldn't imagine that right now. It can happen at any time after I'm just out this house, because I don't want to be in my mom's house with, you know, a little baby attached to my hip or nothing. And like, even if I was to get pregnant while I was in here, I wouldn't be here for long, because the person I am, I would struggle before I ask somebody for help. I don't ask nobody for help. Like, that's one thing about me. I'll figure that shit out. Becoming pregnant is literally like, I'm not worried, I'm not scared. because I know that I'll be good. Like that's just it. I know myself and I know I'll be good. How to be more feminine in a way, because I'm really strong on niggas. Like I really be on some like man time with them, and like basically like talking to them any kind of way, not talking to them any kind of way, but like I'm an alpha female, so that's, you know, that's just who I am. I told y'all I'm independent. I don't ask for nothing, I figure it out. So that's how I was when I was dating other people or talking to other people. The boy that I'm with now, even though he gets on my last nerves, y'all don't understand, this boy pisses me off literally 80 million times a day. Like he pisses me off so bad to the point where I be like, bro, I can't deal with this. I just can't deal with this. But I really do love him. I know he don't mean no harm sometimes, but it's just like, bruh, why do you piss me off so bad? Like no one gets under my skin like him and my mom. He just really like sends me over the edge. For some reason, I just like him so bad. Like I just can't get over the fact that like, why do I like you so much? Like I don't know why, but like I cannot leave this boy alone. I mean, if I really tried to, I could. Like, come on now, it's me. But I'm saying, like, if I was in a position where I'm like, should I leave? I probably wouldn't. Yeah, it just taught me like how to let up. I just feel like protected when I'm with him. I laugh a lot. Shit don't always be that serious. Like, yeah, be like, might get into a disagreement or whatever, but like we laugh like a lot, and like he's really like my best friend. And I don't think I've been with somebody who I felt like they were really like my best friend. Like, God forbid if we don't, you know, make it past what we see ourselves doing, I feel like as long as you don't try no stupid shit, I feel like that this is somebody I could have a good relationship with outside of being like intimate and stuff like that. And that's really strong of me to say, because once I'm done with your ass, I'm done. But I feel like this is somebody who I could see myself still being cool with and whatever the fuck. Taught me how to communicate, because I would not communicate with people. It taught me girl, don't even get me started on patience. It has taught me patience, because I did not have that, y'all. Like, and you know, like when you with somebody, they be like, girl, like you tripping, like get your shit together, I'll talk to you later type of shit. And that's like, you know, who it is or whatever. With dating, my new partner has taught me. We've been together for a year. Y'all probably ain't know that, but we've been together for a year now. It literally made a year like a couple days ago. My family's all over the goddamn place. We all need to go see a fucking therapist. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Y'all know I'm real transparent. These motherfuckers need counseling. Like, we need to go on Ayana fix my life. I'm not even lying to y'all. Like, we're all stuck in our ways. We all got different opinions. It's just so much, and that's why I just be like, bro, I cannot deal with this shit. Like, on top of everything that I got going on, and then having that, like, it's just too much, and I would shut down and I would not talk to nobody because I don't care. Yeah, I love my family to death. We all love each other, but like, it just be too much going on. Not like no messy shit, but like unnecessary miscommunication bullshit. And that is in a way, because it's like, why can't nobody communicate? Why can't nobody do this without arguing? Why can't nobody mind their goddamn business? First of all, it'd be a lot. Outside from your business, your family, can you give more information about your friendships? How have those been going? Y'all know I don't got many friends. I can count on one hand, like on people that I solidly can call my friend. But the people that I really be with, like all the time, who I can always call, is my two best friends, Keely and Mawel. Y'all know them. If y'all don't know them by now, go watch videos from years back. Those are my best friends. They've been my best friends for literally years. Those are my friends who I do everything with. They're the first people that I call. Other people who I've been friends with for a long time too, but I don't really talk to them on a regular. But them too, I talk to them on a regular. I travel with them, I do everything with them. Like, you know, those are like those are my solid friends. I recently just fell out with one of my really closest friends too. It is what it is. I fell out with my old boy best friend. If you were on live, you probably saw it, but we fell out. And I recently noticed that they unfollowed me on Instagram, and I just feel like that's like, once you take the beef to the internet, like some shit like that, there's no coming back from that. So, you know, it is what it is. And it's a really fucked up thing, because it's like, you know, you've been friends with somebody for so long, and then all of a sudden this shit is over. But again, that's life. That's how life operates. That's why I say, y'all, life be lifing. But I'm good. God got me. Not give a fuck what Lil Papa say. Nobody likes me, and that's okay. Cause I don't like y'all anyway. I don't like y'all anyway. Fuck all y'all. I don't even wanna talk for me. If I said it, then I said it. Fuck you talking about. Any upcoming trips coming up? So I'm going to Alaska next week. The week after that, I'm going to be in Atlanta for a couple hours. The week after that, I'll be in Houston. I'll go to Houston again in December. And that's all I got for right now. After that, I'm done. I'm done traveling for a minute. My next trip will probably be my birthday if I end up going somewhere and I end up celebrating. I'm not sure, but yeah, if I do, that'll be the next trip. Alright, y'all, and I'm gonna end it with this, the last question right here, because I've been recording for 41 minutes, and that's a pretty long fucking time. If you guys didn't watch my last video, I was showing you guys my target paper from the gun range that I went to, and someone told me to elaborate more on that topic. So here we are. A couple weeks ago, I was in a really scary situation with another individual that had a weapon, and the weapon was in my vicinity. It was a lot. I don't want to get too gruesome because it can be a trigger for some people. It's a fucking trigger for me. It really scared me. I really thought I was going to lose my life that day, not gonna lie. But again, no weapon formed against me shall prosper, and I'm here today to tell my story. I'm alive. I'm good. You know, it just really, I always try to move smart. I always try to move different. But it really, like, this situation really made me be like, I gotta do some stuff differently now. Like, switchy. But like, it really, like I said, it really made me look at things differently and do things differently. I don't want to say too much, but yeah, I was in a situation where there was a weapon in my vicinity and I could have lost my life. God had a shield over me because I was so close, and I was just like, damn, this cannot be the way for me to go out. I was like, nah, this shit can't be. But everything was happening so fast. I just closed my eyes. All I could do was close my eyes, because at that point I was just like, shit, fucking I do. I was like, on gun range me, HQL me, and yeah, that's just that. If you see me, just back the fuck away. Just please, just back the fuck away. Cause wrong move. No, I have PTSD from that day. So just please, don't come near me. Like, that's why I'm so exclusive. That's why y'all be like, Tommy, you don't go outside. Fuck no. What's outside for me? It is nothing outside for me but death and spending fucking money. Shit, I wanna come home every night. I wanna come home to my kids every night that I don't got yet. So you really just gotta look at things from the bigger picture. Like, I'm not a groupie. I don't be outside with a bunch of people. Like, if there's a move going on that everybody is going to be at, you will not see me there. I know that for fucking sure. But alright, you guys, that is it for my life update. We got really personal here. I put you guys onto game with a lot of things. So if y'all see me, like, you know, just not posting, or just I don't seem well, I'm probably not gonna fake it. Just send me a prayer or keep me in your prayers, keep me uplifted, you know, because having reassurance is so good and I don't get it often. You know I'm doing great. I know I have a lot going on for myself, but it's just always better to hear it coming from other people other than yourself, because I could think I'm doing good, but from the outside looking in, it's probably people who don't think that. So if I don't, you know, hear these things constantly on a daily, I'll feel like, okay, well, maybe I'm not doing shit right. And that just goes back to like saying affirmations to myself and all that stuff, because no, I don't need nobody to have an opinion on me, but like I said, it's still good to hear, especially being in the position that I am in currently. I appreciate you guys for checking in with me, tapping in with me, making sure I'm good, and just supporting me, because the support literally goes a long way. I tell y'all all the time that I am so grateful for you guys and for what I have in my life currently. There's always room for improvement. There's always room to be better, but I'm grateful for what I have. Like, Like I couldn't ask for more. You feel me? And with that being said, I know God is going to continue to send blessings my way and keep me protected from things that I probably couldn't imagine. I love y'all so much. Again, I appreciate you guys. I love talking to y'all, and I hope I gave y'all a little more insight on me and what's been the fuck. It was hair and what's been going on and everything. And I will see you guys next week. Yeah, I'll see you guys next week. I love y'all so much, and I'll talk to y'all later.